welcome back to Sitting with Ashley. I'm Ashley. This is an unschooling episode. I was just on Facebook. I've been going on Facebook a lot lately because I'm trying to be more introverted or extroverted. Anyway, Freudian slip. But anyway, the library is having a book sale this weekend, and they just started today. So I was like, Niall, let's go. Okay, we don't really do the library because Niall is inappropriate in the library. He likes to run the stacks, and I am not going to chase his ass. So I was like, let's bring the library home. And as you know, if you've been here for unschooling, we have been working on getting things for Niall. I spent $30, which is a lot for the prices, but I will show you what we got. I'm going to start with the books I got for me. Okay, so I grew up in a family in the 90s. The Britannica encyclopedias were a thing. And people would like go door to door selling encyclopedias, right? I didn't get an encyclopedia, but I did get I got the New College Webster Dictionary. I got a medical dictionary. I think it's very important as someone who likes to be on the outs of the medical field. It's very important to be able to advocate for yourself, especially in these times. So this is going to be very useful for me. I'm very stoked. And I got the Webster's International Comprehensive Dictionary. This book alone, I was looking for prices in the other two. This one's $70. I will show you the retail value. It is a $19.99, but as you know, I love the 90s. So I'm very happy to have these. And I got a thesaurus. Where's the thesaurus? I got the thesaurus to match this dictionary, which is why I got them both. Now, you might be thinking, why the fuck would you spend money on that shit? Oh, here it is. I love thesauruses. This is why my vocabulary is chef's kiss. Because, I love thesauruses. If you don't know what a thesaurus is, it's a listing of words that mean other words. So, let's look at fizzle. Buzz, fizz, syllabate, sizzle, swish, wheeze, whisper, whiz, whoosh. Amazing. Anyway, so I got this set. So these are for mommy. Okay, I'm very stoked. I am such a nerd, and I didn't really realize it until I was shopping for these books. They were all $1. Those were all $1. Right? And then I got this essential oil pocket reference book, and it has different like liver cancer. It has all of these like holistic things. So I got that to go with my medical dictionary. And then now we'll go through Niall's stuff, okay? So I got Niall his own Webster's Dictionary for kiddos. So excited. I think reading can be really accessible if you use a dictionary, which is probably not a popular thought, but we're kind of like deconstructing education over here. I did get some magazines for my collaging purposes. Those were 10 cents each. And then I will go through, okay, so I got Niall a few different sets. I initially only had a few things, and then I was like, she told me in my total it was like $13, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna budget more than that. So I was like, let's go back and look. So we got this entire set that they had offering. New World Encyclopedias, New Guinea, what is this? Equatorial Africa, Southern Africa, the waters of Africa. If you don't know, my son is mixed, and he's named after the Nile River, so he should know about Africa. We have the Pacific Ocean, Central America, Central Europe, the Mediterranean, oh my god, I'm so excited, Northeastern America, and deserts of America. Obviously we live in one of those. These were all of them. I don't think this is a complete set. Obviously there's large portions of the world missing, but it's a great start. So we got those 50 cents each. Right. Okay, and then I got another set of oh my god, I'm so excited. There were two old women there, and I was like, oh my god. We were all just gushing over books. It's so nice. Okay, I got this set. This is a National Geographic set, but these are pop-up. Oh my god. And the woman who was selling all of them said that her kids had these. Now, I was a little destructive with books. He was already trying to rip them out. So we got Animal Homes, Creatures of the Desert World, Amazing Monkeys, Animals Showing Off, Hide and Seek, Strange Animals in the Sea. Niall loves watching like under the sea videos on YouTube, and Explore the Tropical Forest. Again, 50 cents each. It's insane. Okay, it was only like 28 something, but I let her keep the change because it's the library. I always do that at the library. Anyway, then we got, can you believe this? Oh, there's a dinosaur one too. Whoops. Dinosaurs. $30. So I just spent, when I bought Harry Potter and those other educational books that I got for the last like homeschooling this quarter, my Scholastic order was almost $300. So $30 for all of this is insane, okay? And I think books are easier to learn with than the internet. I think it's important to have both. Then we got this wildlife fact file. So it has a whole bunch of different animals as well. I'm so excited. I'm so happy. I did get A Wrinkle in Time because they're talking about it in Stranger Things. And I think that there's a lot of hidden messaging in Stranger Things. I haven't made a video about that, but you know how I watch everything critically. So I did get A Wrinkle in Time. I'm going to read this and see if I can learn about quantum physics through that a little bit. I think it's a fiction book, but either way, I've never read it. And it is highlighted on Stranger Things Season 5. Then we got these. And another set, Discovering Ancient Cultures, which my son is named after. New Frontiers, Oceans and Space. What Really Happened. The Doers and Dreamers. Courage and Growing Up. I'm watching Mighty Ducks. I don't know if I told you that, but and then we got a couple DVDs, educational DVDs. I almost got The Matrix, but it didn't seem like they were all there. Oh, here they are. So we got math facts. We got phonics, first sight words, because obviously with all these books we're going to have to learn how to read. Math facts, phonics again, and more sight words. So I picked up all of these. These were the only ones. I'm like, we are going to use these. So we got those DVDs. And then we got, I was trying to be all done, and this woman, one of the other customers, was like, go over there and look at these. So these are student workbooks for spelling. And we do have some workbooks already around this stuff, but they are like lower grade. So I just picked these up. These are great. They did have math ones too, but I don't think we needed all that math ones. So I got workbooks 1 and 2 for spelling, and another set for Wild Tales. You know, it's just, it'll be good. Probably not right now, but maybe next year, probably, maybe the year after. Then we got Cars and Trucks and Things That Go. The rest is all just elementary education stuff, books. And these were also only 50 fucking cents. Right now, Niall's super into produce and like grocery stores. So we got Safety and Food Supply. We got Busy City. The Girl Who Thought in Pictures. Niall and I both have photographic memories and vision in our brains. I got him the Hungry Caterpillar, which we obviously visited when he was little, but now that he's obsessed with produce, I thought he would really like it. So I grabbed that. Burp, because again, the food theme, learning about the body. There's a lot of stuff on TikTok Shop that is all about how your body works. What a mess, because I'm sick of cleaning up, so we need to learn this lesson. Then we have Interrupting Chicken, because my little chicken is a very big interrupter, so I was like, oh, this resonates with you. And big fan of Eric Carle when I was little, so I just threw this in as well. I love his illustrations. I think everyone does. And then we got Early Humans, more about ancient civilizations. And then we got a geography book, Where on Earth. So just again, I'm going to remind you, one of those books, one of those dictionaries was $70. And I got all of this for $30. I'm so excited. Now I have to make room on his bookshelf for everything. But that was well worth it. I'm so fucking happy I saw that they were there. And I almost chose not to go, which was weird, but I'm like, no, let's go. I had just given him snacks and like started a movie for him, so I was like, no, let's go. And I'm so fucking glad we did. I'm glad we went because I think we were like one of the first people there. There were only a couple other women, and I'm glad I got the sets. That is fantastic. And now I can kind of look online and see if there's more sets, like, because like I said, there's definitely some missing. So I can kind of see and maybe supplement via eBay, or I don't think I would buy that stuff brand new because it's old. But I do want to remind you that the internet is something that I grew up without, and I think it's really important to have physical books. So I'm super stoked. Have a good one.